So basically, this guy, his name is Yarato. It's pronounced Yarato. Yeah, so it's Yarato because he has a rat in the way he actually holds himself and takes accountability. You know, the accountability he does not like to understand, because Dire Maw is a dungeon in World of Warcraft, and a few streamers were running it. They're running the dungeon, and it seems as though there is some drama from the dungeon. This is the pool that caused the drama. Very funny.
Trying to actively reduce his age.
I know. Oh, that's crazy. I've seen this.
We got two, so just focus this.
Yeah.
So, to pause, there is 3 Mastiffs, 4, 5, Ogre, so that's 6 mobs. These all hurt. They're all level 58s. These ones are normals. I believe this guy is an elite. Most of these mobs are elite, but I could be wrong about him. Usually the ogres are elites, but these are the pets that they call. This guy, I don't know if he is the boss. He might not be, since he's a lower level. I can't really see his name. He's most likely elite. These two. So that's about 7 mobs right there. One's about to die, so 6 after a few seconds. They pulled 2 packs here. Each pack does a lot of damage. You got Ozzy tanking. You got Pirate being the mage. Snuppy, the druid. Sara, the healer. And Yamato, Yamdef, the rogue. This is doable. This right here. This, you don't gotta worry about it. You really don't. Just play the game. You're solid.
Boss is coming too, watch out.
Okay, so this guy's not the boss because he got stunned there. You saw the little swirly above his head. It's right there. You can see it. This is like an AoE. What is that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gordok Mage Lord. That's a boss. If not, it might be an elite, like a named elite. I don't see the boss because he's extremely zoomed in, but they're calling 2 packs and the boss is coming. That's a bad issue.
Well, I got shield wall.
Keep watching. Ozzy popped shield wall. Shield wall, for anyone who doesn't know, warriors. Exactly. I would not be able to play this zoomed in. I like playing zoomed out like a normal person. It allows me to actually play the game. But shield wall for warriors allows you to take, I think it's 30% reduced damage from all sources, or is it just melee, like physical damage? It's a wall basically. You're popping a defensive. That is how you survive as a warrior. That is your big cooldown. Shield wall is how you live. So, by the way, pointing out, Ozzy, the tank, the warrior, is the most experienced person here. Pirate has played quite a bit, but it's been about a decade since he has. He's only played, I think it was up to BFA, and then he played The War Within a little bit. The other 3, to my knowledge, have never played the game. I don't really know them, but it's just how it is. True. So, in this, they're currently pulling the 2 mobs. The boss gets pulled. So, Ozzy, as the most experienced and the tank, he is calling shots. He is leader. So, who do you think should be calling the shots?
Run.
It's Yamato, apparently. Yamato tells the entire group to run because he is the least experienced, so he knows the most. Like he says, the game is an easy game. It is a finished game. It is a figured out game. You know everything about the game. You can look it up. He does not, though. So, instead of waiting for Ozzy to do the call, he makes everyone panic by saying run. Saying it 3 times. Run, run, run. Which causes distress within the fucking the party. So
Just run. Keep
Ozzy agrees at that point because he's like, okay, if he's calling run, just run. Like, it's not worth it. They're all topped off. Healer is 60% mana, completely fine. Pirate, I can't see it because of the Discord overlay, but is definitely around a quarter to less mana. And if anyone knows how you play a mage, your mana is your health bar. If you have mana, you have a way to get out.
Target dummy.
They call this for target dummies. None of them drop it, by the way.
I can target dummy. Yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill the massive.
I believe that's Snuppy.
Kill the massives.
No.
Snuppy is in bear form.
see how-
He's sub-tanking. He pulled the... There it is. Guard Fungus. That's a boss. Yeah, Snuppy pulled the boss off of Ozzy to make sure Ozzy does not die.
You're fine. Any grenades,
I
anything?
got last stand.
Heal him, heal
Ozzy
him, heal him,
pops
heal him.
last stand.
Yeah,
Ozzy gets a massive shield, but reduced healing, I believe, for last stand.
just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me, sitting bear form.
Could be wrong.
Snuppy, just run.
I can.
Alright, Snuppy's getting super low because he has the boss on him. Anyone who doesn't know, a Guardian Druid has some of the highest health in game. They are super healthy. The issue is, the reason why they can't tank is because they don't have AoE and their damage is bad. Other than that, they are very healthy. So, let's go back a second. Snuppy, look at him. That's full.
Any grenades,
Bulls boss.
anything?
Last stand.
Boom.
Heal him, heal him,
It's like
heal him, heal him.
30%, 20%.
Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me.
Down another 20%. That was only within a few seconds. For Sarah, I want to actually check. Let's see. Okay,
Also, are you fine?
Sarah's running.
Grenades,
I got
anything?
last stand.
Sarah's running. Right
Heal him,
here.
heal him, heal him, heal him.
Jumped,
Yeah, you just heal me.
turned.
Just come back a little bit.
Oh wait.
Boss is on me.
Healing.
Sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
Okay,
help lot.
small
Yeah,
heal.
yeah.
Small
Why are you
heal.
walking, bro?
So this is where it happens. After Yamato, for some reason, called to run. He called to run, even though he is not experienced enough. Dungeon leading, nor the tank. He starts to ask why Pirate's gone.
Bro,
What are you doing?
Pirate's over there.
Am I
this
walking?
is
Look at my mana.
savageable. Come on, man.
Then he says it's salvageable. At this point, it is not. You got Sarah, who's at a third mana, Snuppy, who is half health, Ozzy, who's half health. You have everything. I'm pointing out. You have 20 pots. I can't really see. You have 16 vanishes. You're fine. His sprint's covered, I believe. I can't see it. He has evasion, banish, will of the Forsaken. A swiftness potion. He's got top bandages, all of it. No, Chrono, you cannot distract in combat. They were already in combat. But the issue is, this dude, Yamato, has everything possible. So, he is not at risk of his character dying at all. He's trying to help these people. That's why he is in the wrong. You yourself has declared a run. Once you say run, people have to leave.
Innovate you?
Just kill the master.
Innovate,
Ice
innovate,
Fist.
innovate.
Use
Innovate
Nova,
the
bro.
hero,
Come on.
kill-
So he says use Nova, and he's specifically talking to Pirate, the mage, who has around quarter mana, who does not have Evocate. On his stream, he said he does not have Evocate. Evocate is a spell that allows mages to regen pretty much like 100% of their mana. It's on like a 5 or 10 minute cooldown. I forget. Exactly. He did nothing. He's standing there. He is asking Pirate to walk in as a mage with almost to go in and CC them. While, if you saw Snuppy in bear form, who has 5 times the amount of health. No. At this point, let's say Yamato's like Bissed out. Pre-raid Biss. Almost, since they're in Dire Maw. Pirates got 3k, like 3.2, 3.5, somewhere around there. Snuppy's got around 8 to 9k, possibly, and Ozzy's around 7 to 8. So yeah, Snuppy took a solid 2.5k hit to the face, and because he's got 9k, he can walk it off. But do you know who cannot? The mage. The mage cannot. Mage barrier, I believe he has mage barrier, does not last that long. It costs a lot of mana. So if you run in AoEing, well, you're probably going to pull aggro, get dazed, and die. But do you know who can go in? The rogue. Why aren't you invisible? You should be invisible. You have vanish. Pop vanish. What are you doing? You can cheap shot. You can distract. You can gouge. That's 3 CC. That's 3 hard CCs. Cheap shot is 4 seconds, I believe. Pretty sure. Gouge is, I believe that's based off of combo points. But you also have blind. You can do all those. You can also sap. Oh wait, no, sorry. Sap is out of combat. I was wrong. But yeah, you have 3 hard CCs that you can do to anyone who isn't the boss. And he's asking why Pirate, a mage, is not going to run in and Nova. That's stupid.
All the mastiffs, we got
Big
this.
deals.
In the sense of
War something? War something
Do you
now?
see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More
got
than
this.
another-
So, specifically these 2, they are bosses. In World of Warcraft Classic, CC is a very weird thing, especially regarding DRs, but this has nothing to do with DRs. These guys can be stunned. They cannot be hard CC'd. War Stomp, which is Ozzy's racial spell, allows him to do a AoE stun. It lasts for 1 or 2 seconds, something like that. I think it's a 1 second cast time, 2 second stun. But these bosses cannot be hard CC'd. So like Yamato can't use his blind on them. They can't be slowed because they're a boss. They can't be rooted because these things last longer than a certain amount of time. Something like War Stomp is allowed. So that's why they were stunned.
Now, the mastiffs can be ice novas.
Dead.
Correct. Only the dogs can be Novad, which is rooted.
Now we're gonna wait.
Nasara?
No.
Yeah,
Okay, get out.
the healer died.
Run.
Evocation's on cooldown, man.
I can taunt last
How much mana is
moment
Ice
as
Nova?
well.
There's no mage that much mana.
So Yamato is asking how much mana is Ice Nova. He has no idea because he doesn't know how to play mage, and he's just asking for things he has no idea about. Exactly. They're all booking it. Like you're supposed to. You're supposed to leave. Once you call run, you leave.
You have a boss in you. You called
Getting
run.
slowed.
I ran.
Exactly.
Wait,
Anything
I
for
can-
me?
Snuppy,
Snuppy gets downed immediately because all the mastiffs get on him. Boom. Immediately. This is what Yamato wanted Piratesoftware, the Clothy, to run into. I want to point out Sarah pulled aggro.
More on the way.
Now,
Look at Sarah's health. Boom, boom.
the mastiffs can be ice
Boom.
novas.
This is durability of a Clothy.
wait.
This is just
Sarah?
mastiffs,
Oh.
not the bosses. Because the bosses are still stuck on Snuppy. Sarah died from like 3 mastiffs, probably. Probably less, to be honest. Exactly. You are ahead of the entire group. You can be in there. Snuppy's in there. Ozzy's in there. Sorrow is in there. Why are you here? If you're going to yell at Pirate, why aren't you yelling at yourself? Interesting.
Okay,
Self-introspective.
get out. It's
Moment
Ice
as
Nova.
well.
There's no mage that much mana.
Says there's no way it's that much mana. Has no idea how much Ice Nova is. Ice Nova is a very expensive spell. Do you know why? Because it's an AoE root. And if it doesn't root, it slows.
You have a boss in you. You called
And it doesn't have a limit to how many AoEs, how many mobs it hits in AoE.
run.
Getting slowed.
I ran.
Fuck. Wait,
Anything
I
for
can-
me?
Boss also has a charge. That's one of the reasons Pirate didn't want to deal with it, because if Pirate pulled aggro, boom, he's getting hit by that charge. Yamato's lucky that this guy went back onto Snuppy, because Yamato would have gotten hit. Just one cleave ability and boom, Yamato's entire health bar's gone probably. Exactly, Ice Nova is expensive. It is an AoE route that has no limitation on how many mobs it hits. Very, very good, very, very expensive.
I don't think I cannot.
Immune. So he tries to CC the boss. You cannot CC the boss because he's immune. Because it lasts for a super long time. I believe he used blind, I think. I think that's blind.
I cannot stun him. Ossie, are you good?
No, just run out.
There's no cost, it has a cooldown.
Are you good?
That's what
Oh,
it is. Yeah, it's like a 15, 20-second cooldown or something like that. Whatever it is.
But like,
I forget during which iteration of WoW there's a cost. Because they changed it.
Fuck!
See, Ozzy's obviously upset. He was running the dungeon. 2 people died. That hurts him. Because he is at fault. Even though he was not the one who called for the run situation.
the boss came up after like the massives too. After we
Okay, he's not doing anything. So, I just want to put into other perspectives, how people see. So, obviously, Asmund being Asmund, it's been very funny. Asmund's on Pirate's side. He's saying Pirate had really not much to do. Like, he couldn't really do anything. So, oh, come on.
Nothing Piratesoftware could have possibly done would have changed the outcome of this fight.
Asmund is rage baiting, but he is not wrong either. Now, I love Zarya. I love me some Zaryo. Zaryo, for context, Zaryo is a rank 1 multi-gladiator mage. So he, out of everyone, knows the most. Him and someone named Ompi. These people know mage in and out. The issue is, Piratesoftware is not Zaryo. He is not Ompi. He is not a professional. He is not a sweat. He was never labeled a sweat. He played this game 10 years ago, like everyone else. He is not gonna know. So, everyone points out, Pirate could have used a low rank Blizzard, which is the case. That slows. Now, the only thing that would slow is the Mastiffs. The issue is, the boss 2-shot Snuppy. The boss, well, no, they like 4-shot Snuppy. The boss 2-shot Sara. That is the issue. It would not have done anything. So yes, there's that perspective. And then 5 seconds after, Yamato starts shit-talking Pirate. It's so annoying. It's very immature. Saying that he should have done something. While we watched Yamato stand there, do nothing. Absolutely nothing. He was sitting there twiddling his thumbs. So, after a lot of looking in, Pirate does this. He put out a tweet saying that a lot of shit has happened. He is no, I'll let Soda say the first part.
Jed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's
All right. Each
inviting?
person made mistakes, including myself.
Reassess. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
See, he admits everyone made mistakes, including himself. He knows he could have played better, just like, you know, maybe Yamato. Maybe Yamato could have played better. I would have, if I was any of them, I'd be super pissed I didn't get a blind. I didn't get a kidney, a cheap shot, something. You have your rogue. You have sprint, swiftness potion, evasion, and vanish. That's 4 things that allow you to just leave. Not every class has that. So, at one point, after the dungeon, Yamato rants and goes. telling Pirate that he needs to take accountability. Now, looking at it, pointing out, Pirate did not pull any of those mobs. None of those mobs were his. He is the mage. He did not pull. Ozzy accidentally pulled 2 packs, and then the point of view doesn't really show you who pulled the boss. It was probably Ozzy, but it's probably just because the boss was walking around, possibly. So after that, it's Snuppy who pulls the 3rd pack. Maybe it could have been Snuppy who pulled the boss. The point of view is really hard to say, but I just want to point it out. None of that was pulled by Pirate, so it's not Pirate's fault that people died in the overpool. Run was called, so he left. It's very much simple. Like, they put 400 plus hours into the character, and they do not know the other people. Snuppy has never been heard of. Pirate played with Yamato like twice, I think. No one really knows Ozzy. He's a WoW head. He's only played WoW on Twitch. And then I've never heard of Sarah either. These people are people they have never interacted with. So obviously you're going to look at your own character and be like, is my character worth their character dying? No, it's not. It's never. It is never. I'm not putting 400 hours on the line for someone I just met. I'm going to be honest. But anyway, Yamato started ranting. Exactly. Doesn't matter. People will die. You will see. The average person will leave once run is called. It is not rushing out if run is called. It's a very simple fact. If he left before run was called, then that's an entirely different issue. But until then, it's not. So, wrong. Yamato was ranting to Pirate. Pirate was ranting to Yamato. Basically going back and forth. So Tyler Wen had to basically mediate. He had to mediate the situation. So Pirate went on a few minutes to explain his situation and how he didn't really know what to do, didn't have the abilities to do it because he was and obviously he's very limited. Like, he can do stuff. Rank 1 Blizzard, sure. It slows the Mastiffs. Possibly the boss. But on Pirate's point of view, it came up immune. So who knows? It could have been the other boss. The elite, not the boss. It could have been the elite that could have been slowed. Who knows though? Because he Blizzard, and it didn't show it in Yamato's point of view, but yes, Pirate did use a full rank Blizzard, only got 1 tick off, which was very poor because he saw the immune go off. Pirate said his point of view, and then this is what happened.
Let me say it again.
He already said his piece.
Pirate.
Go on.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear God.
I want to speak to him because I didn't speak to him correctly. I said it again. We all did mistakes, bro. Like I didn't say, we are just blaming you. It's about the zero accountability is what makes us so mad.
There's no zero
You see the
accountability,
point?
dude. Everyone can do something better.
you-
But when you open up and you yell over another person
listen,
like you
can
were doing
I
earlier,
speak?
nah, I'm good.
You
See ya.
And then he leaves. Yeah. You're saying Pirate has no accountability. What accountability? That he didn't give you a rank 1 Blizzard? That's it? Because he didn't pull. You didn't do any of your CC. You are all wrong. You are in the wrong. Pirate could have done better. You could have done better. You actually watched them die. You had full ability to help. You chose not to. So yeah, you were wrong. Pirate is 100% in the right, and the people saying otherwise, absolutely insane to me. Honestly, so crazy. But yeah, in the end, Pirate's getting a lot of shit, and I don't think he deserves it. Exactly. Pirate's like the 3rd person in the wrong. Like, the most would be Ozzy because he overpulled. I love Ozzy, but he accidentally overpulled. Then Snuppy, he overpulled. Then I would put on even where it's Pirate / Yamato. Because they both roached out without doing any CC. Pirate at least put down a blizzard. It didn't do much, but at least he put down a blizzard. Yamato didn't use any of his CC. Sorry. Yamato tried to blind the boss. That was about it. But blind doesn't work on bosses. So that's a little bit more egregious than an AoE that slows. And then Sarah just didn't deserve anything. They played that perfectly fine. They tried their best. They tried to keep Ozzy and Snuppy alive. And that's about it. Peace.